So today I'm going to show you how to connect our nasal cannula to a cylinder tank so that we can transport, say for instance, going to go for a walk with the patient, they're on oxygen in their room, we want to maintain that. So we would take their cannula, I have a mess here it looks like. We would take the end of the cannula and we would connect that to the end here, make sure that's secured. And then we would turn our tank on. So we have our key. Go ahead and twist this open. Got that good and open. This particular patient is on 2 liters. So we're going to turn this up to 2 liters and make sure that we hear that coming out, feel that coming out, and it is coming out of the end there. You may not be able to feel that air or hear that air, and then we need to check and make sure there's no holes in the tubing, that the tubing is sealed tightly against that, and then you can place it back on the patient, pushing that as we go, keeping that upright at all times for the patient. When we are finished, we would want to turn it back down to 0. Get it back down to 0. Disconnect the tubing, put the tubing back in the wall for the patient so they're not without their oxygen. Then we would go ahead and close this tank. We already have it set at 0, so we're going to close this tank up. Make sure that's nice and tight, and then we're going to bleed out that pressure. Turn it back up to 6, 8 liters, let that pressure bleed out. You could even go higher, back down to 0. Store this in our warm, safe, dry place.